like the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Hey, hello guys, how's everybody doing? Ooh, what video camera is that? Wrong one. Should be that one. Let me get. Lochner's here. Hello. So how is everybody anyway? Is everybody good? Oh, we got lots of people on. Who we got? Joe Johnson. Hello, Joe. Vindy Boy Pratter, hello. Blown Up, hello. Loppany, who's also in Discord, hello. Kerfuffles, hi. Cool Dude Tanker, hello. God, how many mods do I want? Yeah, I have no problem making you a mod. Give me time. Republic Soldier, hello. That's about it. Oof. So, I've not been around. Other things have taken time, unfortunately, out of me doing things to do with family. But enough about that. There's been enough going on. Say again?
Your shoulder.
The shoulder's still painful, actually. It's not as painful as it used to be, and it's moving down the arm now. It's like hit my wrist. So I have no idea what it is. I wish I did know. I wish I knew, but I don't. So no doubt it's something that's really good. Maybe it's just because I'm an old fart and I'm dying or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm older than Bushka, but I don't have arthritis, so it's okay. So anyway, how's guys? If you want to jump into the chat, by all means, jump into Discord, join into the VC, get it on. And before we kick off with anything else, let's look in the store because boy, there's a lot. Oof, T22 still there. It's still there. And it's still in containers. Well, I'll tell you what though, 4,000 gold, if you get it in the first 2 containers, that's really, 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 really good for that tank. Then you got the TOG 2. I don't know why everybody rages on the TOG 2. It's a nice tank. Everybody should have a TOG in their garage, just for the mems. It's 3,000 gold, and you get all the equipment unlocked and everything. I mean, you can get it whenever you like, realistically, but it's not normally 3,000, is it? It's normally more than that. So it's a good. Look, the TOG's the TOG. It's fun. If gravity mode comes back, go out in a TOG. What's wrong with that? Layla, hello, how are you? And then you got the T95 E6 in containers that you have to buy for real cash. And seriously, guys, okay, it's a tier 10 collector, but it ain't fantastic. It's not a great tank. It's okay, but it's not a great tank. It really isn't. A lot of people like it. I'm not a fan of it, to be perfectly honest with you. Then you've got Soviet Sentinels again for cash. I mean, the cash here, it's $20 roughly for the T95 E6 one container. $20 per container. I mean, wow. It has a 25% drop chance. Don't get me wrong. I mean, 25% is quite nice, but wow. I mean, $20. That's expensive, especially if you don't get it. Meatsy, wowzers. How you doing, big fella? I'm not talking about Jizzbrow, but hey, I might do. Then you've got the Soviet Sentinels, the SU-100Y, which you can get anytime you want, but it's a nice tank. Then you got the SU-12244, it's okay. And then you got the KV-5, which again is okay. I mean, it's going for what, just about $15 roughly? That's not bad either. That is not bad, to be honest with you. Although you can get the SU-100Y whenever you want, but they come with all the equipment unlocked. Everything's unlocked, you don't have to buy anything. And you get camos, so that's not bad. Then you've got the Chimera Phantom. Now that is a tank. Hello, replays. That is a fantastic tank to get. 10,000 gold, that's not bad. It's okay, it can be a bit expensive, it's a tier 8, but boy, what a tank you're getting. I mean, it really is a good tank. Fantastic tank. Now, the Cool Dude Tanker, when you say hi, Darren, I know you mean Meadsy, but my name is also Darren, so I get really confused. Madness. So, yeah, the Chimera, really, really good tank. I mean, it is a good tank. And then you've got the SU-100Y and the 12244 on their own, which, yeah, okay, it's blah. Then you got the SU-100Y on its own, which you can get whenever you want, but 2,000 gold, that's okay. Hi, Persica, how are you doing? Then you've got the rugged T95 E6 that you can buy straight out for gold rather than crate. Only if you get it. If you get it, then yeah, it's if you get the tank. I mean, you probably get the gold, but it depends if you get the tank. Will you get the tank? I don't know. The gold's good. I was talking about the tank, but the gold, you're right, is very good. 75% drop chance. And, you know, if you've already got that, then you can put the 7,500 to the 15,000 gold and get the tank at the same time. For 7,500. Now, that is a good deal. Realistically. But if you're just buying the crate for the tank, not the gold, then up to you. Up to you. Ah, Jeffries, how you doing? Then you got the SU-130 PM Scarface. It's a nice tank. It is a nice tank. 15,000 gold. It's a bit expensive when you consider you got a tier 10 collector for 15,000 gold as well. But the SU-130 PM, not bad. And don't forget, this one comes with all the equipment unlocked, the Scarface camouflage, and of course an avatar. You need the avatar. So don't forget the avatar, guys. And then you can just drop 2,500 and get it without the avatar. No, you need the avatar guy. Definitely need the avatar. So, I mean, but the SU is a nice tank. If you like the Scorpion G, it's a similar type of tank, similar type of play style, and it's a very, very nice tank. Hi, Hot Rocks, how are you doing?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So why a tier 10 is priced the same as tier 8?
Because it's older. The tier 10 is older. It's an older tank. Whereas the SU-130 PM only came out earlier this year. That's the only reason. The T95 came out in the Christmas event 2 years back. So it's 2 years old, basically. That's the only reason. That is the only reason. I mean, give it a year and then the SU will be cheaper again. But at least they're selling it. I mean, that's the good thing, because I think, didn't it come in crates the first time round, the SU 100, the 130 PM? Pretty sure it was a crate tank the first time round. So now they're churning it out. Now they're churning it out for gold, which is.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, they are shooting themselves on the foot in this. Like, there's a tier 10 and there's a tier 8 at the same time.
Yeah, there is. I mean, yeah, it's a very good point. I mean, not many people have the T95 E6, to be fair. And you know, it is a bit daft that they released both of them at the same time for the same price, because, as you say, I mean, one's a tier 10, one's a tier 8, and if you've got 15,000 gold, then guys, go for the tier 10, unless of course you play tier 8. And the SU 130 PM will drop down in price eventually. It won't be that price for long.
Here's my, like, I think the marketing department has gone mad. We need cash.
Well, everybody's about to go back to school.
Release everything.
Everybody's about to go back to school. That's why. Get it while you can before everybody's go back to school, and not everybody's playing the game anymore because they'll be tied up with schoolwork. So basically.
Okay, but I know a lot of the demographics of the game. From my point of view, none of the buyers are the kids that go to school.
No, I agree. I don't know why they've done it. I don't know why they've just... Maybe it's because the autumn season is just about to kick off. That's probably why, because the autumn season kicks off in, 3 or 4 days? So that's probably the reason. Trying to get...
It's not something else. I really hope so.
Like what?
like a Hail Mary, like a shot, like they're running out of, I don't know, cash, maybe? Not a viable business anymore?
Well, I mean, considering the situation in that particular part of the world at the moment, you never know. I don't think it's a question of running out of cash, but you just never know what they're doing. They may have done it because there are strikes and everything going on. I don't know what situation Minsk is in at the moment. It's still a bit sort of, so it could be, get it out there while you can, so to speak. Who knows? Or it could be that these tanks haven't come round for a long time, so get them out now. It's just after an update. The more people are going to be playing because they've also released Uprising mode, and tournaments are about to kick off in a couple of days' time. So you don't know. Oh, that's good, BC. Hope you're having fun with your kids, man. So you just don't know. I don't know what the reason is. It could be a multitude of things. I don't think it's anything sinister, to be fair. If it was, then they wouldn't have released it, to be honest. And then we still got the Progetto 46, which is a good tank. Okay, it's 10,000 gold for everything unlocked, all the equipment and everything, but hey, what a tank you're getting, guys. I mean, this is a fantastic tank. If you don't have the Prog 46 in your garage, then really consider it, because tell you what, it's a fantastic tank. It really, really is. And then you still got the T22 containers, which again, it's not bad. If you can get a T22 for if you can just drop one for 2,000 gold, although I'd say get the two for 4,000 gold up there. But if you've got 2,000 gold and you drop it and you get it, I mean, wow, what a tank to get. So that's in the offers tab. What about the bundles? So we got the T25 pilot containers, Meads' favourite tank. And Meads is in the chat somewhere, so he'll confirm that. I haven't got the tank. I'm not going to spend that much money on a container for a tier 8 tank, which, to be honest with you, doesn't look anything different to some of the other American tanks that we have in the game. So why would I bother? I'm not going to. But other people may have. I don't know. Some people think it's good. Maybe. I don't know. And then you got the T2 Light and T7 car. So, you know, if you want to go back down and seal club everybody, then you can get a tier 2 and a tier 2. The T2 and the T7 combat car. They're both fun tanks. They're not fantastic, but they're both fun, to be fair. And it's what? $8?
Annoying.
$10, $8, $5? Less than $5? I don't know what that is actually. It's what, $3? Yeah, it's about $3. About $3. So it's not bad. It's not bad, especially if you're a tank collector and you haven't got these tanks. Then yeah, you know they're there. Then still got the pilot. Then you've got the dragons down here. We've got the WZ112-2 still and the Type 62. They're still in the garage. They're going for about $15 for the pair. Alternatively, and they come with everything as well, equipment unlocked, everything. Or you can get them on their own without everything unlocked. To be honest with you, if you've got the cash, then it's better to get the bundle of 2 to get everything unlocked. The WZ112-2 is a tank to get. It's a very, very nice tank. The Type 62, it's okay. It's not fantastic. But the WZ really is a nice tank. So, okay, sorry?
Take back that right now.
What? The Type 62? It's awful.
Have you tried just load a bunch of heat, boost your, your calibrated shells and go. There's nothing that you cannot do.
No, I don't disagree. I said what I said was it's not fantastic, but it's a good tank.
Here's like the selling point. If you are that kind of player that spams gold, this is the tank for you.
If you spam gold, yeah, exactly. If you spam gold, it's a good tank.
Just press 2 and you can go through anything. A mouse would not stop you.
No. The promo on it is fantastic, but a lot of people don't spam promo. So, but it's still a nice tank. It's still a nice tank. It's not a set the world on fire tank. But
here's the thing.
But if it was me personally, I would get the bundle of both tanks rather than get them individually. Because even if I get them individually, it's going to cost me more, and I've still got to pay for all the equipment. I would rather get the bundle and have the WZ112-2 because that is a good tank. And if I get the Type 62 at the same time, I don't mind. I like the 62. It's a difficult tank to play, but it's not that difficult.
There's one more thing about the Type. It's awesome because it is a light, but it's not shaped like other lights in the game.
Yeah.
So most of the players, they won't switch to HE.
No, that's very true. I mean, I play it a few times. I like it. Yeah, we've moved on, Meaty. We're not talking about that tank anymore. We've moved on. The chat hasn't moved on, but we've moved on.
Which tank?
No, I'm not saying because he's very upset about this tank.
Which tank?
Pilot. I just opened some containers because that's the store. That's everything that's in the store at the moment. But that's just the store. A couple of other things. So let's go back. So we have this. We have an event. So I haven't played. So you can see I haven't done anything. But it's not too bad. It's like a mini battle pass, I guess, which is okay. You get some stuff. It's all right. All you got to do is play the game. So earn 5 bracelets for your first victory of the day and 1 bracelet for all the other victories. That's not bad. And you get camos and you get some gold and you get some XP and you get certificates to buy things. That's not bad. It's called all inclusive. I like that. I like that. And then of course, Uprising is back, which a lot of people wanted. The Uprising is back with a vengeance. I know a lot of people are playing it. In fact, I think Juicy Tender Steak is playing it, live streaming it right now, which can't be bad. And then obviously we've got the tournaments that are about to kick off very, very shortly. Oh. You get compensation for technical issues regarding Uprising.
I think server performance, something like that.
Yeah. So We are working on resolving the issue. We'd like to continue playing with maximum comfort. All players who enter the World of Tanks splits between 14th on the 29th and 1400 on the 31st. We'll get 2 more days of free premium account. It's not bad, eh? Not bad at all. So, if you've got a Nintendo Switch, you can now use it. It's now available on Nintendo Switch. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so I don't get it. But if you've got it, then you get a T2 medium tank as a welcome gift. What more do you want? Hey, hey, hey. And then obviously Uprising's there. So other than that, I haven't been on, to be honest with you. For the last week, I've been sorting out, as I said, family issues. Because it's no, I don't think anybody's under it. Don't know, but my other half doesn't have any kidneys, so she's she's always ill, which doesn't help. So that's why I haven't been on for the last week. It's the only reason. That is the only reason, nothing else. But there's lots of other people who've been streaming. I mean, Meads has been streaming. He got drunk and streamed with Droodles. Agreed to stream with Droodles, apparently. So I read. And then Economics Mate, who's not on at the moment because he's in Australia. Oh, 2 questions. When am I going to be on NA again? And when does YouTube say we make it to 5 subs? Okay. YouTube says that it should be between the middle to the end of September, if I'm lucky. I mean, it all depends. It depends on how lucky I am. When am I streaming NA again? Well, I ventured into NA about a week or so ago, but the ping is so horrific for me. I couldn't actually do much on it. But what I will do, I'm going to try this week and see if I can get back onto NA again. But I've got a few ideas that may help with my ping, but I don't know yet. I'm going to see, but I'll probably venture onto NA sometime this week, because I should be back to streaming again this week. So it'll be Asia, EU, and I'll try and get NA as well. So we'll see. We shall see. Stay safe out there, Layla. Don't take too many risks at work. No, nor me. I can't imagine it either, a public soldier, to be honest with you. It's not good, to be fair. In fact, it's pretty bad. And she's been like this now for a year. With like 5-6 hours worth of dialysis every other day, which is draining. So it's been tougher for her than me, clearly. I mean, I've still got mine, but it's been tough for her, to be fair. But she's a lot better than well, she's let's just say she can take it a lot better than I could. Let's put it that way. If you looked at her, you wouldn't think there's anything wrong with her, to be fair. I don't know how she manages, but she does. As I said, I mean, I don't know, I mean, it would be, for me, it'd be like, it's the end of the world. But for her, it's like, no, it's crack on, do what you have to do. So, like I said, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. So that's the answer to that question, mate. It should be this week. Oh, YouTube has been strange recently. It shouldn't be buffering. I mean, what I'm got here, everything's telling me, YouTube Studio's telling me everything's fine, OBS is telling me everything's fine. So I don't know what that is, to be fair. But YouTube's been sort of having a hissy fit recently. Quite a few people have had their videos taken down and streams have been cut off. Good morning, Tommy. How are you? So it's one of those things. Tournaments is coming up as well, as I said. So tournament season is upon us. I've been been away for a little bit, but which is probably going to No, I've done that. So I've done my spreadsheet, so I'm okay. But they'll be kicking off on the 2nd of September, so it's only a few days away, guys. It is only a few days away. And quite a lot of people streaming. There's Amunet, there's me, there's Wild Ones Alper, every good name is taken. And for the German speakers amongst us, there's Rib of Raid. On North America, Droodles, Papa Rage, Inear, and Fishy should be streaming. And for Asia, it is myself and Wild Ones Halper currently. And it kicks off on the 2nd. These are the like the Ascent tours. So we've got the 2nd, the 6th, the 9th, the 13th, the 16th, all the way through to the end of the month. So quite, excuse me, quite. And talking about Wild Ones Alper. Ta-da! So it's going to be an interesting tour, guys. To be honest with you, it's tier 10, not tier 8 for one. It's going to be interesting to see. I think it will anyway. But hey, you know. This is uprising mode. Yeah, Republic. It is sort of. It is rough, but yeah, I mean, it's rougher. Like I said, it's rougher for her than me. You know, at the end of the day, she's 100 billion times better than me. Let's just say that. So what else has been going on? Come on, guys, you must have some questions to wing out there. Like I said, unfortunately, I haven't been in the game, so I've not been able to do much. Hey, Prashit Gupta, how are you? Kebab and beer. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Especially the kebab. Not so much the beer, because it means I have to go and get a license and all that sort of stuff, which I can't be bothered to do. But, yeah, kebab. Oh, that would be nice. So normally it's quite vocal. Normally there are people screaming and shouting. I guess everybody's getting ready to go back to school or university or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Jay and Cloud Dragon, how you doing?
I can get on my usual grandstand.
Yeah, by all means. I don't know if he is, Layla. He's not on the list at the moment. He hasn't put himself down for Asia, but that could change. I don't know. It all depends on his work and schooling routine, I guess. It depends, because it's daytime for him, isn't it? I mean, for me, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Asia, which means for him it's going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that could be tough. I don't know. Yes, Layla, this is your replay.
Yeah, so Uprising came with a lot of bugs for most.
So I heard.
It's so bad on the NA server.
Remember, hang on. Remember, Meaty, swipe right, not left. Right, always right.
No,
I'm
it was
good.
wrong. That's about it, right?
It's I don't know. I guess maybe I'm taking it worse than most, but the lag and the gameplay and whatever, it's just reached a state now with this game that I'm getting to the point where I no longer enjoy to play the game. I really don't care to play the game.
Well, I haven't played it for quite a while now. Maybe because other things have intervened and prevented me from playing. Not because of any other nefarious reason. Just other things. Real life has intervened. That's all.
No, I know, and Godspeed to that, because I've had well, that's the thing too, is I mean, not to bring anything down or whatever, but I think people all across the world are experiencing stuff right now. I've had a neighbor that recently had an unexpected cease of existence, if you will, and It was shocking, but
This is,
it's
I mean, all over the world.
such
it's-
is life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, um, but as far as the game is concerned,
Sultan, you're lucky.
it's I mean I don't it's at a state now where I'm actually at a loss for words. I really don't know how to approach it as a problem. It's I did some quick math and I played all different tiers, all kinds. I mean from tier 2 to tier 10, up and down, just randomly, random tanks, random tiers, and in pretty much about 80 to 90% of the matches, obviously tier 10 excluded, but 80 to 90% of the matches, I was bottom tier, and that becomes a bit frustrating after a while. For some of the purposes I was trying to play matches anyways, but it's like you have server lag. The RNG is just unexplainable now. I've never seen so many ghost shells in my life. I mean, just straight up shells that HE. You HE somebody for 0. There will be a tank on less than 100 hit points. Less than 100 hit points. You straight up HE smack it in the face. You just HE splash it. Less than 100-meter shot. I don't know, like 50-meter, 20 to 50-meter shot.
Wow.
And it just registers for 0 damage.
Well,
I had a Jaggaroo. No lie, I was tuning with the guy. I was tuning with the tune mate. I was in a Jaggaroo. HE'd the top of a bat chat. HE'd the... It was like 80 hit points.
Wow.
80 hit points. In one of the biggest guns in the game. One of the heaviest hitters. And it was like, same thing, like a 75-meter shot. It was not like it was across the map.
Here's the explanation, okay?
No, I don't need an explanation. I'll tell you the state of the game. This is.
Hang on. This is important. Meads' name is being changed to Casanova Meadsy. There you go.
Casanova 69. Hey, I'll take that name any day of the week. Sign me up for Casanova 69.
You roll so high. You
No.
roll so high. The meter just started from 0 again.
I guess. Yeah, I guess opening. I don't know, man. I'm just.
Two true hot rocks.
I'm at a state with the game where I'm just so frustrated, and like I said, it's not even that. It's like every time, especially since Uprising came in, I sign on to the game. It's like you can't even play because the lag is it's nuts, man. It's like I question. I'm like I said, I'm at the first stage, well, not the first, but I'm like questioning why I even entertain this endeavor. I don't even know. It's that bad. But okay, I'm done. I digress. I yield the floor.
I don't know. I like I said, I haven't played for a few days, so I don't know. Is the honest answer. I mean. So we always have bugs and things every time there's an update, and the update hasn't been that long ago. So so it's to be expected. Not only that, when there's when anything new comes out, and at the moment we have got Uprising back, which a lot of people wanted, then there is a server overload, which is probably why they had issues, which is why they're giving compensation. So. It's there are 101 things that can happen. To be fair, that makes that happen, and it's probably a mixture of a few things. As I said, I mean, with the greatest of respect, Belarus at the moment is going through a tough time, and Wargaming are based in Minsk, so I don't know if it's had an effect on the game. Who knows? Maybe not. There's been an update. There's been a new game mode. Well, it's not a new game mode, but they've introduced Uprising again. All these things have an impact. So it could be any of those, or it could be just that the servers in the US are just bad. I don't know. I just do not know. Wish I could say, but all we've all been there. We've all had lag. We've all had ghost shots every now and then and stuff like that. It's it doesn't last forever. They normally get sorted out. I can only empathise, guys. That's all I can do. So that's a nice game later. Let's see what else we've got, because quite a few people sent me some stuff. Sigyn sent me loads. So has everybody been playing Uprising though? Has everybody been going out there and sort of smacking Uprising mode big time? That might be a yes. It's very quiet today for a change. Oh, you're talking about hookers? Oh, dearie me. That's just dearie me, that is.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
It's just dearie me,
by
man.
the way, I believe it's a historical fact that it's the women's oldest profession. I'm just saying.
Oh, there's a what is it? There's something in Futurama that says, "Forget this. I'll go and get my own theme park in hookers. In fact, forget the theme park." So, oof.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like I said, I know a lot of people are feeling differently about the gameplay nowadays, and I mean, I know some people love Uprising, others not so much. But I did see an interesting scenario.
Hello, Hondra.
Where people were trying to project to where they should combine game modes. Like, I saw something about make a game mode where it's like a Mad Games ability, your first life, and then your second life, it's like a random tank with like one of the Uprising abilities. And so I guess I'm just saying, like, people I think across the board are kind of getting, I don't know if you want to call it stagnant, but they're less excited about.
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing about games, though. I mean, you have to appreciate we've had this game now for 6 years, to be fair, and a lot of people complain about the game. But the thing you got to remember is that they are doing a lot to try and make sure it doesn't go stale. I mean, there is a danger that a game of this magnitude can go stale. I mean, there are limited maps, there are limited tanks, there's limited ways and means to do things. And, it depends what you're taking out of the game, as I keep saying. I mean, for me, it's not. I mean, sometimes it can get boring, sometimes. Don't get me wrong. And this is why wargaming generally try to add new tanks, new maps and new ideas to take that away, because the last thing you want is repetition, and sometimes it can be like that. And like I said, it's 6 years and still going. 6 years is a long time for any game when it's not as big as you think it is. It's not, I mean, compared to the PC version has a lot more maps and a lot more. The maps are a lot bigger and a lot more open, so the chances of the game going stale from that viewpoint is not as much. But it's still they're still looking for ways and means to refresh that.
The PC version managed to put an interesting couple of modes in the game that didn't follow the regular mode. They made a battle royale. They made like the 3x3 assault maps. Like, it's a gigantic map,
Yeah. One moment, hold that thought, because I'm waiting for Meads' next chat up line, which is going to be something along the lines of, I won't kick you out of bed for making a bad breakfast, or something like that.
Shoot, that's all we could ever hope for, man. That's like a dream, and like, I mean, you know, as long as there's not a ring involved, anybody would want that.
Sorry, Lovely, you were saying, sorry, I had to get that in before he goes.
What I mean is, like, the respawning mechanics came from PC first, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But the objective was totally different. It was a basically brand new game.
Yeah.
But here you have the respawning mechanics with abilities, with so much added to the thing. Like, for example, who uses the double shots?
Oh,
No one.
Yeah.
Almost no one. Like, you don't need it.
No, you don't need it. Although to be fair, when you're going out in a Sheridan on a T92, it is fun. Double missiles, they are good fun.
4.2 reload with jagged chills and double shots. That thing just like run into someone's face, like shoot him, he's dead. He cannot even react. That's not the point. Like, the point of the game is like make a new game with the same fundamental mechanics, but there's a totally different new game. Like, the objective is totally different.
Mm-hmm.
One of the objective in the start of the game, the objective is capture base or kill all the enemies. Okay? Almost never, ever, you cap the base.
I can't, Layla. My wife is Russian. Bits of me would be chopped off. Basically. with a rusty bayonet, because that's what they're like in Russia. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, a lot of people can think it. This is why they shove in these game modes, though, is to try and stop. It's to try and stop it going stale. Replays, I wish I could, but I'm on PC at the moment, and I can't play PC for toffee. But I'll be live streaming tomorrow. So.
I think there's a little bit more to it than that, though, because, you know, when I was a little bit younger, I used to spend a lot of time in Vegas, unfortunately, and this is like deja vu for me, man. Like, I mean, this is like I said, man, the playing experience. Okay, so I kind of thought about this the other night. Like, obviously, my analogies are going to be bad because I'm a little bit older, and so the games are not going to sound cool. But what it is like, okay. So when I was younger and I first started playing games, there was like an end result. There was like you always heard about people that would like beat the level, beat the game, right? Reach max level and like conquer the game. So like, you know, like in Mike Tyson's Punch Out, you know, when you got to beat Mike Tyson, right? And then all the levels up to that, like in Kung Fu, right? Like Super Mario Brothers, there was an end level, right? There was a max boss, and you could accomplish it. In this game, that doesn't exist. So there is no sense of accomplishment. You cannot, in a sense, reach max level, or you cannot beat the game. All right. So with that, there needs to be other attractiveness, and so you know, to me, hence the tournaments. Okay, so then there's tournament mode, right?
Yeah.
So you can get into tournaments, and you can join a team and be like the champion, right?
Layla, in my house, I wear shorts, not trousers. That's the problem.
And so, you know, but the way they're making the gameplay, at least even on a tournament level, you know, with the pay to win or whatever you want to look at it, premium tanks, that to me, like I said, it reminds me of like gambling in Vegas, man. Like, where, you know, you hear about little people hitting little jackpots here and there, or this and that, and you know, everybody's playing because they want the end result. And what's the end result? What's the reward? You know, It's how much are you going to put into the kitty, or whether it's just even not even necessarily monetarily, time. And like I said, that's in the other gameplay. You used to spend your time to go level to level to level and hone your skills and acquire more skills and build to the next level, and eventually you beat the max level, you conquered the game. But like I said, unfortunately with this, that's non-existent.
Well, yeah, but it's a different type of game, and that's the thing. Because it's not a platform game. It's not the same. If it was a platform game, I'd understand having an ultimate level, but it's not a platform game.
But you guys don't understand where I'm going with it. Like with the matchmaking, with the RNG, with the constant low tier, these guys are not stupid. These guys have their algorithms down, right? And just like in Vegas, when you go play the slot machines, they're on algorithm based, I'm at a lost word, sorry. But what it is that, so it's like, yeah, there are people that eventually have success, but the number of success to the number of failure it's huge. And like I did some quick maths, and like this is for me. This is not for everybody, because I know that there's people that do way better and there's people that do way worse. But I consider myself an average player. And for me, I figured it out. Like just the simple ratings mode that they offer. You have to carry approximately a 75 to 80% win rate in ratings to grow, to build your ratings points. If you simply carry a 50% ratings average, you're going to lose points. And for me, I'm typically around 60%, I guess, because I seem to yo-yo. I carry about a 60 to 65% win rate in ratings, and I go nowhere.
Yeah, but it's like I said before, though. It depends what you're taking from the game. I'm never going to be a pro player. I'm never going to be, so I'm never going to have one of those pro avatars, etc., etc. So what do I take from the game? Well, I take the fact that I can jump on the internet, drive a tank, and blow shit up. That is it for me, guys. Really, I mean, that's my basic level of enjoyment on the game. I don't care what the map is. I don't care anything. As long as I get to blow shit up, I'm quite a happy guy. To be honest.
What about campaign mode in like what is it in World of Tanks PC? It's like nobody plays PC for like a couple of years. Like they pay attention to it because like they completed it long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be an extra.
Hi, economics, mate.
It's like an extra tutorial for you. Like you can play the game and ignore the campaign altogether.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it's like a good practice to complete the campaign and understand everything about the game. Like, I don't know, like because the missions in the game, they don't give you any sense of like improvement. Okay, track 4 enemies. Okay, I'm gonna track them, but why? What is tracking? Oh, when you track an enemy, he cannot move, so your team can do extra damage. There's a lot of players, they don't understand why would you aim for the track shots.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's no campaign to teach you that.
No, there isn't though. There isn't, and that's very true.
They, from the start, the mechanics of the game, you are a tank, you go boom boom. Your objective, kill the reds or capture the base. But almost never you cap the base. So you have 2 options. Just make a mode where there's 2 bases and we are capping the base. It doesn't matter who shoots the one first. Like even if the enemy's like, if you kill all the reds, you still have to cap the base. And make a mode where you go all out and just kill each other.
Mm.
Because think of it like that. When the last time you built a strategy around capping the base in an encounter?
Well, I mean, I saw Meaty do it the other day. Was it Meaty? I think Meaty was live streaming and he did it.
Meaty does a lot of stuff.
No, but I've seen, if you go on Asia, in Asia, a lot of their strats is capping the base. To be honest with you, I mean, a lot of people do cap the bases in Asia. They really can.
Is it crap? Because okay, how percentage-wise, how much?
Oh, I would say about 50%. 50% of the games I've played on Asia, there's a lot of base capping going on. And I'm not talking about supremacy. I'm talking obviously. I'm talking about encounter. There is a lot of base capping going on in Asia. The gameplay in Asia is a little bit different to what you expect from what you get in the EU. It's a strange style of play. You've got in some quarters, it's very aggressive play style they have in Asia, where it seems that they're YOLOing all the time. But in the same token, you'll have half the team being incredibly aggressive, and the other half the team being totally passive in capping the base. It's very bizarre like that, how it works in Asia. It's a unique style of play over there. It really is. It takes you by surprise. If you've only played on, say, EU a lot, then it will take you by surprise because it's a completely different game style. But it's like RU. I mean, the RU server is very aggressive. Their style of play is incredibly aggressive.
The games are like 2 minutes every game.
Mm.
But the thing is that if you play on RU and EU, RU and Asia, and you come to EU, you actually become a much better player than the usual average in EU, as far as what I'm seeing, because you get you get more skill in Asia because you have to carry the team harder than.
There is a lot of carrying in Asia, I must admit. I mean, you do carry a lot more in Asia than you do in EU. EU is a lot more tactical, to be honest with you, and it depends because it is a lot more. I find it a lot more tactical, especially if you're playing with some of the guys. If you're lucky enough to be, in one of those games with some of the super duper unicorns, then it can be very tactical and very different. It's a tough style of gameplay in Europe, because if you don't pull your finger out, then it can go particularly pear-shaped. Whereas in Asia, it's you approach the mindset you have when you roll into any game in Asia is there is no team. It's every man for himself, basically.
Hello.
Yeah.
But the funny thing that I find about EU and Asia, EU, I see like all the top players having 4K, and I find it easy to do 4K in EU than what I do in Asia. Because in Asia,
Yeah, but that depends on how many battles you fought in EU. To be fair, I mean, it depends what queue you're being put in and who they're matching you against. Because if you jump in a tier 10 in EU and then get faced against some of the big boys, which you will do, some of the top clans, then knocking out 4K ain't that easy.
Fugit,
Yeah,
how you doing?
that is midzy, man.
Hello, Fugit.
Yeah, I wondered when you were going to say something, Jack. You've been sort of sloping around in the background there. Look, I saw you.
I don't know if some of you guys have watched my stream earlier on streaming the Asia of someone off-season tournaments, and well, the thing is, some people complain about me being too biased about Feast, but I don't know how you guys think about that. I think, Jason, while you were playing for Nova tonight, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to JV because I was rooting for your team to make an upset for JV, and it didn't happen in the end.
Well, so you've upset people for being biased towards Feast.
Yeah, somewhat. Yes, I did. I mean, I did kind of slate some moves there for example, CHATS versus Feast. I did some, for example, first game I kind of slated CHATS for capping the B cap from the north side with a Vickers light, which I heavily criticized because it's very difficult to get out of that cap, and when he did cap up. No, New Bay.
Yeah, but cats will always take exception. Don't worry about that. No matter what you say.
They did cap that in the end, but when that because try to get out of that get punished heavily. I was slating. That wasn't a really good idea at all.
The problem that we faced was that our two guys were not coming. They were actually not coming. So we didn't have the proper lineup. And
Right.
then GV was using 4 T22s. We don't have, like, we have 2, and we were not even using T22s.
Right. Oh, that's
all
bad.
they did was that they kept the, it was I think in vineyards, they kept their all the T22s in the spawn, just waiting for us to push.
Right, I
So
mean,
camping.
Vineyards is very good for a lot of mediums, and I'm not shocked to see teams winning with 4 mediums on Vineyards. Actually, it's actually Vineyards one of the maps that you won't take a lot of mediums.
Hard base in Blin. Yeah, da. I understand you there, pork kebab. Get some hard base going. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, lovely, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, we beat them so many times in big tournaments.
Yeah,
That
I
we didn't expect them to take this many T22s.
That's
Those bounces.
Oh shit, the chat got serious.
I thought I rated you guys highly, and it was sad to see you bow out that early, really. And I don't know, like for it's I think Asian topic. I don't know. I saw Raid Nova. It's RN playing in the off-season championship, and I think they were with a lot of Chinese.
Nintendo don't. I don't know.
No, it's Japanese. They're Japanese.
Oh, Japanese. Oh, I thought it was Chinese. Apologies for that. So RN, it's
No.
complete. Oh yeah. So yeah, I remember RN.
Oh, you effed up. Oh, you effed up.
What?
You effed up. You confused two things that you shouldn't confuse together.
What's that?
Oh, you apology video coming up.
Why? What's happened? What happened?
You know what? Ronix wanted to tell Nice was a French clan. In the end, was and then Ronix.
I'm gonna be typical bigot American here. I think we just found the flaw in the Asian server, the Asian community, and I guess the problem is they can't even tell each other apart.
Oh no.
Let's not go there because I'm the one. No. Let's not go there, guys, because I'm the one who gets it in the neck. Okay. I've not even got past the last load of crap yet, which made me leave a clan. So let's not go there.
No, that's not funny. Yeah.
Well, we could always blame it on Meadsy. I mean, you know, it was kind of his fault.
I'll take the blame for whatever you want. Can I just say something?
Of course.
Layla, if you was a burger at McDonald's, you'd be called McBeautiful.
Dang! He brought the big game strong.
McBeautiful. Oh dear. Oh, Meads is going to be saying next, but I'm Burger King and I'm a double Whopper.
Apparently Layla's husband is here.
He is. He is.
Hi.
Hello over there.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm only joking, mate.
No, it's okay.
He's always in the chat, bless him.
Thank you.
Layla just sends him here to spy on us.
Yeah, she does.
Exactly. It's unbelievable. Ah, Jory's turned up.
Why is there kind of the voice where my stream got most pieces? Oh,
Well, before we go there, I when I was putting my spreadsheet together for the when I was putting my bits and bobs in for the streaming for the autumn series, Aminet told me something that completely blew me away. And as Jory is now here, he can tell me. R2K, what's happened?
I don't know.
It,
Well, I know actually, but I'm not sure if RTK would like to disclose.
well, RTK is not playing Clan Wars anymore.
That's what I didn't know because I haven't been on the game for a while. But that's what I heard because they said who do you want to follow, and I said I don't normally follow anybody, but I'll put R2K down. And Aminet said that's not a good idea. I said why? So well, they sort of don't exist. I said really? Since when?
Yeah, because Zerd joined Legion and he got invited from Legion.
Yeah.
Oh, Zerd did. Oh, okay.
No,
So-
but the R2K main team was already dead before a
Ah.
couple of weeks,
Oh, okay.
Hello first.
and only the second team was.
Was it?
Hello. Who's that?
was there
Who's that? Meadsy?
Hey, hello, Layla.
Is that Kieran?
Can't turn that down now.
What is that?
Kieran.
Charm level 100.
Oh, 1,000, baby.
What do you want, Kieran?
It is Kieran. There you go.
Say hello, Fugit.
Hi, Kieran.
Oh.
How's it going?
Say hello.
Hi.
Say hello, Layla.
Say hello, fat American.
What?
Just don't teach him such things. He's British.
What? They talk about wankers over there.
Yeah,
Talking
yeah.
about what?
Wankers?
Yeah, I'm a wanker.
Yeah, but that's a term of endearment. It's completely different.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it PC.
It's like Americans just don't understand that. Most of the things we say are terms of endearment. When we call you a twat, we're actually being quite nice.
A twat is, yeah, that's polite.
It is. It's a,
Word I don't think it's correct.
For us Brits, twat is actually a polite word.
it is. Yes. See, I'm telling you
Oh
guys.
man.
We're just misunderstood people. It's
We
like-
just say dude and shit.
Yeah, we don't. You see, when we go down to the pub and meet up with our mates, we're all right, wanker. How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while, you
I
twat.
was just about to say that. Hi, twat face.
Exactly, absolutely, exactly. These are not offensive words, guys. They're terms of endearment, honestly.
So is that the problem? I have a lot of members on my team that are just endearing.
Yeah, probably. It's just very misunderstood. Very misunderstood. And, you seriously go to a British pub one day, and you'll be shocked how friendly we all are.
Exactly.
Unbelievably so. I mean, look, that twat Fizz is now in the chat as well, so you know that's a nice thing to say about him.
Ooh.
See.
I wouldn't call him a twat. The thing I would call him begins with a C. Say hi, Fizzy.
Hang on a minute. The wife has turned up. Things are probably going to get chopped off.
Say hi, Fugit twat.
A bit longer, yeah.
Outside.
Okay.
Okay. Do you go to Speeders? Do you need anything?
No.
Do you like Layla?
No,
Do you like Layla?
I don't. Hang on.
Yes or no? Say it. Say Layla.
My camera died for some reason. Don't know why.
Say hi, Layla's husband.
Bizarre. It's very strange.
Say hi, bruv.
Hey!
Is your dad gay? is your daddy gay? Gay dad.
You should, Republic. You need terms of endearment, mate. You need to be able to call your friends wankers and not be offended.
What?
Seriously.
No, you're not having no more chocolate. We're going to have a kebab soon.
Oh, kebab!
Do you want a kebab?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want a kebab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you want a beer? No? Oh,
Sure.
you want to go shop?
Yeah.
You want to go shop?
Sure. Sure.
For what? Why lay some flowers?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I'm glad he's too young to go back to his mum. Mum?
Yeah.
Dad said this.
Yeah. Mom, I just ate kebabs all day today. Oh, that's normal.
You know that he's too young?
You what, sorry?
You said he's too young because he didn't do it yet. Just wait for it.
My other boys are not too young. Fucking hell, they'd go straight back to their mum. Not like it matters. We're separated, but...
Hey, Shal, how you doing? Yeah. But, you know, start 'em early in England. We wean them onto kebabs at a young age. Seriously.
Oh, you've got to have kebabs.
Absolutely.
Oh, hi, Shell Magnet. Hi, Shirley. Say hi, Shirley.
Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember once I went to Bangkok, and it took me.
You banged your what?
No, I went to Thailand, Bangkok, and it took me a whole day to find the kebab shop, but I found it.
I bang my cock every night.
It's safer to say Thailand's capital.
Bangkok.
They are a bit
What
vegetarian.
kind of meat did you eat?
It was chicken. They only do chicken kebabs in Bangkok.
Oh, sure though.
That's still nice. Their chili sauce is good. He had a good chili sauce.
I thought there was more of a satay sticks versus actual kebab in those regions.
There is. That's why it took so long for me to find the decent kebab shop.
You are. Any one of you guys here in Turkey comes by, like, I don't know, you have a trip or give me a call and I'm gonna give you the best kebab you've ever tasted.
Well, absolutely. My boss, who's Emirati Arab, loves kebabs, and the first time we went to Moscow, he literally typed in to Google Maps kebab, and he dragged us around Moscow looking for kebab shops. And to be fair to him, we found 3 really good kebab shops in Moscow. And there aren't many kebab shops in Moscow, believe me. But they were good kebabs, man.
What is it? What is it with you British and kebabs? I don't
Lager. Beer.
I don't think kebab crossed the ocean for you guys, but it's the best thing ever.
See, this is another thing that people don't understand. In Britain, it used to be that you got kicked out of the nightclub at 2 o'clock in the morning. It used to be, not anymore, but it used to be. And when you're absolutely off your head, completely trolleyed, nothing is better at 3 a.m. in the morning than a kebab.
So it's kind of like American breakfast or burgers for us. So it's like Americans rave about burgers, you guys rave about kebabs then, huh?
Kind of kebab is not British.
No, kebab's not British.
Locally owes me a kebab.
There you go. Look.
It's the same for American food. Like, basically in America, none of the food is American, you know?
There's only 3 things you do. See, normally you start the night. If you're going to go out on a proper tizwas, you start the night with the Chinese. Then you go to the pub. Then you get rat ass. And then before you go to the nightclub, if you're in the mood, you could go for an Indian. It depends. Or you could just go to the nightclub and then leave early and go for an Indian because you don't feel like a kebab. Or you forget all that and say, well, I can't be asked to wait for a taxi to take me home because I'm so drunk. I'm just going to go for another kebab. And that's generally a really good night out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember one time I took a trip down to Mexico. We were pretty much place to place to place, sun up to sundown. I mean, we lost track of time after a while. We didn't even know what time it was. We were just, going tequila here, beer there, whatever. But what was great about it was there was these little taco stands like everywhere we went. And they all had like the same type of taco, right? And like, dude, in a 24-hour period, I must have had between breakfast, lunch, and dinner 100 tacos, man. And I'm like,
They're tiny though, aren't they?
Go to this place.
I mean, you're not talking about big.
Have a bunch of tequila, and then we would walk to this other place. And this is like 2 in the morning. We're eating tacos, and then we see the sun come up. What do we get? Tacos. It was crazy.
There's nothing better than a 3 a.m. kebab after you've just puked up every single drop of alcohol you've just had.
Exactly. That's the point. Exactly.
And then you get home and you've got all sauce down your fucking shirt and you just don't care.
Yeah. It's like
to be honest, I get sauce down my shirt when I'm sober, let alone drunk.
It's like the best thing for an hangover cure, in my opinion, is get up in the morning, bacon with very runny eggs, squash between the two, lots of brown sauce. I tell you, it'll fucking wake you up, man. Nothing better than a bacon and egg sandwich. Or as we used to say in the army, a banjo is what it's called. But yeah, I mean, God, kebabs are the best thing. It's like
you can't have kebab on its own. I always have to have my kebab with cheesy chips.
Oh, chips, yeah.
I've just got hard thinking about
it. It's like I like a good Indian curry. And when I first came to the UAE, there are Indian restaurants everywhere, and I mean everywhere. And not a single one of them does the same dish that you can get in a UK Indian restaurant. However, I did find a place in Dubai that does the equivalent to a British Chinese chicken curry. Oh, unbelievable. See,
to be honest, I can't remember the last time I had a 3 a.m. kebab.
I can, but it was about 2 weeks ago because you can phone
a long time ago, that's for sure.
You can phone them and they'll deliver here.
Everybody always remembers their last time.
See,
I've been married for 15 years. I haven't been out in years. I can't remember the last time I had a fucking juicy kebab at 3 a.m.
That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I look forward to the next one. I can't wait now. It's Friday day. No, it's not. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. Yeah. I've never had nasi lemak or roti canai, but I have had nasi goreng. But that's more Indonesian, I believe.
But nowadays, I normally have a fucking 3 a.m. pizza or a midnight pizza from a takeaway, because then at least if you get drunk and you eat pizza and you don't eat it all, it's the perfect breakfast in the morning.
Oh God, yeah, I do that. Midnight, order a very big pizza, knowing I can have breakfast. Honestly, it's the way it goes. Always.
To be honest, I don't eat much kebabs now. I'm disappointed with myself. I don't eat a lot now.
Well, you said you'd gone up. Yeah, you said you'd lost weight. You were giving up the kebabs for a while.
Yeah, I did. I lost like 5 stone, which is about 35 kilos in about 4 months.
Wow.
That's a lot.
No kebabs in that time. But now, I dream about kebabs now.
Oh, seriously, so do I. Nothing wrong with a kebab.
I dream about swiping right in kebabs.
Some people like it. Like, you should run them. Run them both and see.
So don't you have kebabs in America?
Yeah, no, we have kebab places, but it's more along the lines of Mediterranean style food or Armenian style food. So
you don't have like doner kebab from the Turkish style where it's in a pit of bread filled with chili sauce and stuff.
No, not anywhere where I'm from, California. Like I'm sure there might be some places, but they're pretty rare to find any kind of turkey. The closest thing I would say as far as diversity is there was like some Persian restaurants, and those are very much few and far between because they're considered like bland. So people don't really prefer Persian restaurants. There's a ton of like I said, Armenian or Mediterranean style restaurants, and those are the ones that offer most of the kebabs. And so it's just basically, to us, a kebab is just a traditional. It's just like meat and vegetables on a stick. That's all it is.
I think the Persian restaurant has something to do with, like, if you go there once, you end up in a list with the CIA somewhere.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear what Kieran's literally? This was his third word he learned. Kieran, come here. Kieran, hey, come here. What's this? Look, come here. I'll show you. Oh, you little shit. Kieran. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look, Kieran, what's this? What's that?
Steak.
Oh. That was literally his third word. He learned mummy, daddy, and tank.
Brilliant.
The daddy.
Oh, that's brilliant. Mommy, daddy, followed by tank.
Yeah, but that was actually quite bad because obviously when I was at home and the wife was working and I'm supposed to be cleaning up, like the wife would get home and he would literally be like, "Mummy, daddy, tank." Little shit.
Denounced unintentionally. Oh man. So, I mean, like I said, I haven't played for a while, so I don't know what else we can talk about really. How's everybody doing? Let's talk about that. Fuck it.
We can talk chat up lines if you want. We can.
We've seen some of yours earlier.
They're the polite ones. You've seen nothing until you check Discord.
I'll check that in a moment. I haven't been on Discord for a week. Last time I was on Discord, you made a special group.
Yeah. That group still remains.
That was the last time. That literally was the last time I was on Discord. Unbelievable.
And what a night that was.
That was a good night. I mean, you were.
That the night I got. Yeah, that was the night I got drunk, wasn't it?
Well, I would have thought so. I mean, you were streaming when I went to bed. Then I woke up and you were still streaming.
Yeah, that was the night I got drunk.
And Batman was going for it. Fizzy had disappeared. Lightweight.
That was literally the first time I've been drunk in about, I would say, 7 years, maybe.
Oof. Well, you were putting back. You were putting them back quite easily.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think it even got to the point where even Economics Mate was still around because it was the right time. That was brilliant. It was a good. That was a good evening.
You know, that's the best thing. Like, it's weird. Like, fucking, when you split up with your partner, like, the best thing I look forward to now is coming home from work and going on Discord until like 7 a.m. in the morning. Me and Fizzy are always doing like at 7 o'clock. We're like, we best go to bed. Like 7 a.m.
I owe Fizzy a Bluetooth headset, actually.
Oh, him and his fucking headsets. That's all he goes on about.
He hasn't managed to pick one yet.
I know. He's like a fucking woman in a clothes shop, isn't he?
He is. He keeps sending me, "What about this one?" I said, "What?" And I said, "What about this one?" And he looks. "Oh, that looks great." Then he comes back a week later. "Oh, it doesn't work with an iPad."
Oh, Fizzy's a anyway.
Hey Martin, how you doing? So yeah, I mean that was a good night. That was a good night. I think the game's degenerated. Batman was saying, "I'm just carrying you now."
Batman's just he's a bad influence for me. Like this time 3 months ago, like, I was a really I'm echoing. Why am I echoing?
It's Layla's husband. It's I'm telling you, it's the Malaysian spy team.
Literally, like 3 months ago, I was like a really shy guy, you know, and now I'm getting drunk on stream. I literally stripped down to my fucking boxers for Batman the other day. Like, I took a picture of myself having a fucking shit and sent it to him. Like, what's going on there?
Batman's influence.
Bad influence on me.
See, I keep telling Fugit he's slacking. He won't put on the unicorn mask and dance or nothing.
I don't have a unicorn mask. I don't have one.
Last week, I even went and put on one of my mum's dresses. Like,
Yeah, you did.
like, this is what I'm becoming. Like, stop me. Like.
I don't have a unicorn mask. What I have is a collection of obscene hats. That's about it. So, but then YouTube would hung, draw, and quarter me, so I can't even think about doing that. What else? Yeah, I mean, I could wear a barrister's wig one day. It just makes you look stupid. It's the only time I get curly hair and a ponytail. But no unicorn mask. Sorry. That's restricted to Panzerflea anyway. He's the unicorn mask guy. So, other than that, no, I don't have anything else. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. But I have to do. I tell you what I might do one day, just for shits and giggles. I'll do a stream just playing Russian tanks, and I'll dress up in a Russian tank uniform. There you go. Because I've got one of those. I was
going to say you dress up in your wife's clothes for a minute. Then I got excited.
Mate, whenever she walks past when I'm on stream, she's hardly wearing anything. There's hardly anything to put on. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Well, not in me anyway. Maybe in her, but not with me.
I'm sure you'll look gorgeous, Fugit.
It'll put you right off your cornflakes.
Don't put yourself down like that. You'll look gorgeous in your wife's clothes.
It'll put you right off your cornflakes. Trust me.
Well, we can stream. You could wear your wife's clothes, and I could wear my mum's clothes.
I'll tell you what, that might not be. That could be somewhere to go. That could be an interesting one.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I just got sick or to bust up laughing, but I'm really conflicted now. I just imagine Fugit in a bra.
Oh, Layla, your daughter's 7. I've got a 7-year-old. He's a little shit.
Would be a
little shit he is.
Oh, dearie me.
7?
No, not Kieran. Kieran's 3. I've got a 7-year-old, 11-year-old, and my daughter's 14. You wait till she gets to 14, Layla. Well, and Layla's husband, you're here. Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, 14.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah, we did. We will.
Literally, she's got. I don't have a relationship with my daughter now at the moment because of obviously her illness and shit. But before, she was literally a bitch. Like, she's at that age now where she wants to be cool with her friends. So she started smoking.
Oh no!
Trying to swear at ya when you tell her off. Like, don't fucking swear at me. Like, what did you just fucking say? Like, while she's on FaceTime with her friends, and then she's trying to act cool. Then you're the dad, like that. You want to fucking show off in front of your fucking friends, do you? How? And then you just try and embarrass her, like. But yeah, good luck.
Oh, yeah. Teenagers.
Yeah.
Best advice: watch Harry Enfield. watch it when he does the teenager sketch with the ginger hair. It's so fun. Kevin and Perry. It's fucking brilliant.
Kevin and Perry just like amazing. You are not. I'm not your slave.
It's brilliant. Kevin and Perry just great.
It's amazing.
Well, that is your typical teenager in England. You're so unfair.
So basically, the teenager's job is to make your life miserable, and your job is to embarrass them.
Yes, exactly that.
Absolutely.
Exactly that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was the type that would really embarrass my daughter. If she had a friend round, like, I would walk out the bedroom with one of my wife's bras on or something like that. Like, that's how I try and embarrass her.
My dad used to be the same, but turns out I was cooler by my dad embarrassing me.
It doesn't stop. My mom still tries to embarrass me, and I'm bloody 40-something. It doesn't stop.
This is the starting point.
Martin Print, your daughters are 27 and 32. I'm 32. Is she single?
See, Meaty doesn't miss a trick, I tell you. Doesn't miss a trick.
Multitasking.
There might be a pressing count involved. You know, bribery at its finest.
She can play my account. Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A three-year-old and a newborn. Well done, Tommy D. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. There's no argument on that here. Oh damn it, Treadhead! You shouldn't say this. He'll see it.
Man, all you guys and your daughter stories, man. You guys are making me glad somewhat that I never had a daughter.
I don't have a daughter either.
Actually, I'm quite impressed with myself because one of the girls I'm talking to right now, she's 25, and I'm like, I'm 32, and I've still got it. Yeah.
Yeah, that goes downhill fast. Wait another couple of years, and then you're just the old guy.
Yeah. Well, I still have to pluck a grey hair out every now and again.
Oh my god.
I blame stress.
You know, for every one you pull out, 2 grow back.
Yeah, well then I'll just pull out 2 next time.
You know how math works, right?
The thing is, I don't get grey hair on the tet. I just get it in the beard. It's really weird. It's unbelievable. I think that's why Rolling shaves his head. It's the other way around.
You pull too many grey hair out.
Yeah.
The beard is majestic.
I think with Rolling's the other way. Where I get grey in the beard, he gets it on the head, not in the beard. That's why he has such a beard. He does have a majestic beard. I can't grey them that big.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but rolling makes me actually, want to grow a
Oh,
beard.
Martin, both single.
But you have to get past him first.
Well, tell them to. How about Martin? I'll do you a deal. I'll make a video for you if I can. What video would you like me to do, Martin? I'll stream with you.
You're that desperate.
No, he's that single. You got 15 years of not playing the field.
Yeah, that all fades with time, though, man. After a certain amount of time, you get a different perspective on things.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, most I mean, don't forget, I'm a lawyer by trade. Most of those armed robbers who went away for 15 years, when they come out, there's only one thing they want to do. Believe me. So. So no, I don't think it's desperate. Anyway, on that, I think I'm going to have to go because my wife is giving me a hard time now.
Right. See you then.
Yeah, but we'll be back again tomorrow. This time we'll be playing, obviously, the game, not talking about.
Oh.
Actually, we didn't talk about the game. We talked about other things.
Should I advertise?
Well, the streams.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, advertise. Feel your bits.
Advertise. Yes, tonight I'll be streaming Raid in the Summer Off-Season Championship happening around 3 hours, so hopefully we'll see everyone. The support Raid, I think they're really strong. I mean, Summer Off-Season Championship, the pre-season games, that is the most important one, and the games that the top clans will be looking forward to fine-tuning their strategy and so on. So you'll be seeing some really interesting games. I assure you tonight. End of my not really. And tomorrow we'll be also streaming both Feast and Raid. So end of my advertisement.
No. Always advertise yourself, mate. Don't feel shy.
Oh, no. Thank you very much for the.
That's the reason we're here. And with that, everybody enjoy your Saturday evenings that are coming up. But don't forget, don't enjoy it too much. Jump on and watch Wild Runs help us stream these events. And until then, I will catch you all again soon. Those of you who are around in Asia, I'll be streaming Asia tomorrow, playing, and followed by EU later in the evening. And then don't forget, on the 2nd of September, the autumn series tours begin, so I'll be doing lots of streaming then. So,
me included.
Yeah, Jack is also streaming as well. So until then, as I said, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Saturday, and catch you all later. Thanks for joining, guys. Thank you on YouTube, and see you all soon. Bye for now.